So let's begin by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap, right over left, with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning, but also letting go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, allowing the body to fall into place. And begin to move our awareness away from the outside environment, going inward, constraining our awareness just to the body and mind, concentrating that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind and without judgment or frustration. Lifting your awareness up from those distractions. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind and without judgment or frustration. Lifting your awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. and then generate a broad, altruistic motivation for your time, intentionally widening your circle of concern, adopting the attitude that you're engaging in this process for the benefit of countless sentient beings, recognizing that by familiarizing yourself with constructive, positive states of mind and reducing the influence of states of mind that are not constructive, then one becomes more and more beneficial for sentient beings. One naturally, spontaneously engages in actions that benefit sentient beings, and one naturally abstains from actions that cause harm to sentient beings. So by engaging in this process, we repay the kindness of sentient beings. And then today, with that motivation, we will try to embody the energy, enlightened energy of limitless compassion as embodied in the Buddha of compassion, Avalokiteshvara. So imagine ourselves to be in a large open space, and all of that space is filled with sentient beings, your parents are on your right and left, your loved ones behind, those that you have conflict with are in front, and then extending out in all directions are sentient beings in human form that you would say are strangers. So I just try to imagine as many sentient beings as is comfortable. And then we begin by contemplating their sufferings, the difficulties and obstacles they face. First, thinking of those that we know well, our parents, our friends and family, recollecting what we know of their difficulties, and allowing those struggles to open our heart, understanding that just like oneself, they deeply wish to be completely free of those painful situations and to experience only happiness. And yet, just like oneself, again and again, they meet with difficulty. And think of those that you know, but that you aren't close with, those that maybe irritate you or even anger you, and think that they too suffer in very similar ways, and that for them that suffering is just as intense, and that they too desperately wish to be completely free of all suffering, and that there's no valid reason to withhold wishing for them to accomplish that goal. And then extend this way of thinking to the countless sentient beings, bringing to mind as best you can the different sufferings, the various realms of existence, the suffering of the animal realm, the constant exposure to hot and cold, the fear of predation, fear of slaughter, the constant hunger and thirst, the hungry ghost realm, incredibly oppressive suffering of the hell realms, and even the wasted opportunity of the upper realms, all of that positive karma being used up without any real spiritual progress being made. Think how all of these sentient beings are experiencing these overt or subtle obstacles, try to generate the wish for them to be free. And now visualize above the crown of your head, the size of the palm of your hand, is Avalokiteshvara, manifestation of pure compassion, love, and wisdom. His body is of white light, transparent and radiant. His face is peaceful and smiling. He has four arms. The first two hands are together at the level of the heart and hold a jewel that fulfills all wishes. His second two are raised to the level of the shoulders, the right holding a crystal rosary and the left a white lotus. He's seated on a white moon disk upon an open lotus, in the full Vajra posture, and he's adorned with exquisite silks and precious jewels. And try to feel the living presence of Avalokiteshvara. And then generate a heartfelt request for you yourself to be able to embrace all sentient beings with perfect love and compassion. And think that in response to that request, Avalokiteshvara happily sends forth streams of white light pouring down through the crown of your head, filling your body and mind completely. This energy purifies all of your negativities, past harmful actions, and even the potential to cause harm. It imbues your body and mind with the energy of limitless love and compassion. Your body feels light and blissful, in your mind peaceful and clear. This light spreads out in all directions from Avalokiteshvara's heart, radiating to every living being, also purifying their negative energy and filling them with bliss. And while concentrating on this visualization, you can join it with recitation of Avalokiteshvara's mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani. Om Mani Padme Hum. And now visualize that Avalokiteshvara dissolves into white light, which flows down through the crown of your head, reaching your heart center. And here, a tiny replica of Avalokiteshvara dissolves in your mind, in your body, in your speech, merge inseparably with Avalokiteshvara's holy body, holy mind, and holy speech. And hold this experience of inseparability without distraction. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And we'll dedicate to recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in the mind. That positive energy will ripen in beneficial ways. So think strongly when that positive energy ripens, you dedicate it to serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. Thinking may it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment so that I might work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles to the Guru's long life be completely dispelled, and may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.